guys, welcome back to RC. So just want to show you my rear-wheel drift D12 here and show you how I do it, what I have done. So mine is a silver color. This is my favorite color, and basically the electronic is stock, and what I've done, the changes I've done is basically a drift wheel, a 3D printed drift wheels, gyro, and then the rear axle, metal rear axle here, but actually the original also works very well, very smooth. So I'm gonna take off the cap and show you what's inside. And by the way, I've adjusted the suspension, I have adjusted the caster, the camber. So as you can see, it's still the stock WPL electronic and stock original 260 motor as well. And so there's a gyro here which I stolen from my 450 size RC helicopter, which is not suitable for this application because there's additional wire to hook up to control the gain. So I have to put a servo control over here to adjust, to play with the trim. And so far on level 6 or 5.5 is the best setting. But if you buy those RC car specific gyro, then I think it will be just one gyro instead of needing to plug on an external device or plug on an external channel, like a third channel. So how it works is the signal from the receiver, we have to go through the gyro first, then only to the servo and goes back to the receiver. So what I did was, because this D12 is a proportional model, so I would just need to unplug the servo from the audio port and then hook up the servo connection, and then the servo hook up to the gyro. And let me turn it on and show it to you guys. Okay, so still quite a lot of angle, but I think we will need more. And then put it straight in. So you see, so it works to counter steer. Then now about the suspension, I wanted more negative camber, so I actually cut some plastic material from here so I can get more angle, so I can turn this turnbuckle further in. And then another thing I adjust is, if you realize there's two screws inside here where you can adjust the caster. So once you adjust the caster, and then when you give it more negative camber, so when you steer, the inside wheel will actually have more contact patch compared to the outside wheel. And I believe that's what I need, because this is how I adjust my previous 4-wheel drive drift car. And then I have also adjusted it to have more negative camber or less negative camber, but it feels like the same. So maybe you can tell me, if you are a professional rear-wheel drift driver, how this geometry should be set. And then I think you'll be very interested would be the drift tires here. These are 3D printed drift tires, and I designed them. And these are just personal try and error. This is not official WPL tires. So, and because of the power setup here, so I find that I actually need the rear to be more slippery. So in fact, the front and rear actually has a different grip level. If you can see this one, I think the contact patch is 12 mm, this one was 7.5. So I play with the trick where I apply a curve over here to reduce the amount of contact patch as compared to this, like more flat, as you can see, there's more area. So it's more slippery, and then I get to apply more counter steering angle. So because it's really slippery. And the great thing about this 3D printed wheel is that there's no glue needed stuck inside. Alright, so I've put it in. So no glue needed. You can change it anytime and play with different kind of grip level or different rubber tire if you want. And this is actually a C34 wheels, or C44. And also I made a tab over here, and then you have to cut a groove or a V shape on the C34 wheel, just the inner two flange, so that you do not need glue to secure this on the wheel, and you will not slide around the outer drift tire. So just match the tab with the groove over here. It snaps on like that. No glue needed. You can change it anytime. I'll upload 3D file of this tire on the official store website. And then for printing, maybe you can print it yourself. If you don't have a printer, maybe you can look for Adam Peebles. I'll share his link and then you can contact him. And then for those in the US, I've forgotten that you can actually adjust you can lower the car. If you can see, the front is actually lower. You can put a screw here, a grub screw or an M3 screw, screw it down and you'll start seeing your arm is going up, so that will lower the car. As for the rear axle metal upgrade, you can also grab from the official store. The pack comes with a metal drive shaft as well. If you want a silver, please grab from the official store now, because there's no more stock from the factory until end of this month or next month. As for white, there's recently some new stock just came out from production, so you can check out the description for the link to get one of this. So that's about it on how I make my D12 drift, and I'll show you a video in action now.